So, good day, everyone. Once again, we are here. It's 12 noon, prime time Africa here in Nigeria. And well, sorry, I look so not into it. I'm a little bit under the weather at the moment. And today we have another special session, with one of our guest speakers here. We'll be discussing about the sustainable development in the oil and gas industry, and we'll be focusing on renewable technologies. We need to, move on from oil and gas and, stop the deficit. So I'll be welcoming our guest speaker to join us, and she'll introduce herself. Hello,
Hi.
Mariam. Could you please introduce yourself to everyone watching?
Yeah, I'm Mariam Sanni. I'm a fourth year chemical engineering student of Obafemi Awolowo University in Nigeria.
Welcome, Mariam. To
Thank
start
you.
with, would you like to tell us about the oil and gas industry with, I don't know, in how we've been, and the reason why we need to transition from, oil and gas to renewables? Would you share something with us, concerning that?
Okay, the oil and gas industry basically, in today's world, it plays a critical role in the energy and the economic benefits in the world. So yeah, the transition, we're still in the process of transition to renewable energy because basically right now we're still using fossil fuels majorly.
All right, thank you very much. So, what is renewables? What does renewable technology mean?
Okay, what comes to mind when you hear renewable energy? Basically, it's energy that is sustainable, something that doesn't run out or is endless. So basically, renewable energy is the useful energy that comes from natural sources or processes that are constantly replenished.
All right, thank you very much. Is oil and gas a renewable source of energy?
And no, non-renewable, but we're in process of transitioning to renewable.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I forgot to unmute myself. I said, which renewable technology do you prefer, and why do you prefer it to the others?
That would be wind energy, because producing energy from the wind actually has fewer effects on the environment than many other energy sources. And also, wind is abundant and is inexhaustible, which is a viable and large scale alternative to fossil fuels.
Okay, so I guess I'll have to come in. I think there was a period of time I was looking into wind energy in Nigeria. Especially, actually we are talking about renewables, globally, and also we have to look locally. We have to talk about Nigeria. So this is quite embarrassing. I'm sorry. So we have we have wind. So actually, wind is quite dangerous to the environment when because we have wind erosion, and wind erosion is actually, it's quite bad for the environment. And also, I think we don't have the top speed required to generate a sustainable amount of electricity in Nigeria by wind. There are no, the wind currents in the southern region, the middle region of Nigeria do not have that much wind. We have good wind speed in the northern part of Nigeria. So, if you say wind energy, are you referring to global sites that enable that source of energy, or are you referring to Nigeria? And if so, what renewable source of energy would you say is best for us in Nigeria here locally?
Okay, I'm referring to globally when I said wind energy. Well, if you're referring to Nigeria, I think I would go with solar energy because I think that is more affordable maybe and it's freely available. So if I refer to Nigeria, I would stick with solar energy. But on a global level, yeah, wind energy.
All right, thank you very much. Solar actually sounds nice. We are the way we embrace solar energy as as a source of electricity in Nigeria is actually quite promising. So, with respect to that, how efficient do you think, a lot of these renewable energy sources are? How efficient are they, in converting whatever source of energy to electricity? And, as engineers, efficiency is very important to us. So, how efficient do you think they are? Which are the most
And
efficient? Which are like, the least efficient sources?
okay, we know that renewables actually generates more energy than is actually used in their production. Take for example, wind blows and the sun shines, regardless of whether anyone puts up a solar panel or wind farm to capture it. But since efficiency is the measure of how much of a given resource energy potential actually gets turned into electricity, I would not say renewable technology is totally efficient, but the waste from them are actually not expensive waste because these sources are actually free resources.
Okay, that sounds interesting. If the waste, how do you think we are supposed to manage this waste? Is there a way to make the waste products from them? Can we reuse them? Can we recycle those wastes? We are concerned about the environment here, and we really do not want to pollute the environment more, which is a major reason why we are deviating from oil and gas. So, could you explain these wastes? How tough, or how tough would they be on the environment?
Yeah, they have very, I wouldn't say very, but have little environmental impact, yeah, but they can be managed in a way with the right technology.
Okay, thank you very much. So, if we are to move on from there, so what are the disadvantages of renewable technologies, in today's modern world?
Okay, so although these renewable technologies, although they have so many benefits and advantages, they also have their limitations. For example, the upfront investment for solar energy is on the high side, and this could be an unrealistic expense for most households. And also, it's quite costly to build geothermal infrastructures. Then, at the moment, there's no widespread technology that can use biomass in place of fossil fuels. And although hydropower does not pollute the air, but it could disrupt waterways and negatively affect the animals that live in them by changing their water levels, currents, and migration paths for many fish and other freshwater ecosystems. But despite these advantages, renewable energy technologies compare extremely favorably to fossil fuels, and this is why they remain a core part of the solution to climate change.
Okay, thank you very much. That sounds very brilliant. Thank you very much for that. You mentioned expense and all that. So, what renewable source of energy would you advise to be used in homes? Something affordable, something small scale, a small scale source of energy in our homes. What would you advise?
I would say wind energy Because wind turbines are actually not just for big wind farms that you see in wide open spaces. They're actually smaller scale wind turbines that can be used to generate electricity in our homes. And also, since hydropower uses water flowing downhill to generate electricity, so if your home is close to a river or a lake, this could be a great option for you.
Thank you very much. So, I would assume those sources of energy are not that expensive and they are easy to create, for small homes.
Yeah.
Um, do you think renewable technologies will create more jobs for people in the nearest future, while
Yeah.
transitioning from oil and gas?
Definitely, because renewable energy industry is actually more labor intensive than its physical counterpart. So, meaning on average, greater job creation. So, yeah,
That is very interesting. Do you think renewable sources of energy can help stop global warming or the adverse effects of global warming?
of course, because renewable energy sources they do emit carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases that cause and contribute to global warming.
Okay, that is very nice. So how soon do you think we'll transition to, we'll fully transition to using renewable source of energy from oil and gas? How long do you think it's fully, or do you think it is actually possible for us to fully transition to using renewable sources, or we'll have to like compromise and mix both oil and gas, fossil fuels and renewables? How long do you how long do you think it's going to take?
I think the transition is going to take a while, but it is definitely possible for renewable technology to replace fossil fuels because renewable energy will be less expensive and more reliable and as convenient as fossil fuels. So the only issue is the when, and I think that could take a while, but it definitely would happen.
Nice. So moving ahead, do you think there is enough education, there's enough sensitization about renewables and the adverse effect of fossil fuels going on globally, locally, in universities? Do you think the government is doing enough? Do you think we are doing enough to sensitize people that renewable technologies is the way forward? We need to stop, we need to curb the use of fossil fuels because of the effects on Earth and global warming. We can see ice caps are melting. We can see a significant rise in water levels in we can see flooding. So do you think we are doing enough? At this point, would you say we should do more? How just rate how well we are doing right now to sensitize people about renewables, global warming, oil and gas. How do you think the education level is? What would you say, and what would you say would be the way forward?
The educational system, I do not think is taking renewable technology as serious as it should be taken. But I see a lot of seminars and conferences actually discuss this agenda, and a lot more people are starting to become aware and interested in renewable energy industry. So I think we're taking a step forward, though we can do more definitely, but we are taking a step forward.
Okay, that is brilliant. What is the way forward? What is the step we're supposed to take? What should we do to increase this level of awareness in people?
Again, start by introducing this into our school curriculum, maybe taking students even in like high school level and tell them about the importance, the impacts it could have on the environment, the negative impacts of the fossil fuels. So if we can do that at a beginning stage, I think that would help everyone.
Thank you very much. Because of my health at the moment, I'll be forced to bring this meeting to an early end. But before that, I would definitely like to take questions from those that are watching us. Please, I can see the amount of people watching at the moment. We would love to take questions from everyone. We would love your contribution to this interesting topic. Please feel free to drop questions. We would definitely reply your questions. So while we wait, Miriam, what would you say, is the effect of, or let me see a better way to put this. Um, so globally, what is the best way? Do you see nanotechnology playing an important role in renewables? What is the best way we can harness this source globally? For countries that use a large amount of electricity. Do you see nuclear reactors stopping to embrace renewables? Do you see people that use a, a very large amount of fossil fuels? Do you see them embracing this? Do you think people are willing to change? Do you think the world is ready to transition because of the revenue actually from oil and gas? Do you think people are ready to transition? I think at this point, since we do not have any question, yes, we just lost Miriam's connection. I hope she'll be able to join back soon. Or I would suggest we give her some time to join back, and if she does not, we'll have to bring this meeting to an end. Sorry, to an end. I'm sorry. It's mostly because of my. Oh, there she is. She's back. Hello, Miriam. We lost you for a minute.
Yeah,
Are you back?
yeah, I am. Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Okay, in summary, I'm saying, do you think the world is ready to embrace renewables? Do you think the world is ready? I mean, do you think they are willing to transition? Do you think people are willing to live the sweet life that comes, from the oil and gas world to go into renewables? Do you think they are ready to expand, embrace other technologies like nanotech and every other thing to make it better? Do you think we are willing to move on from here?
I don't think a great percentage of people are actually willing to change to nanotechnology or renewable technology because a lot of people do not like change and we've gotten accustomed to using fossil fuels and all. So, but I do think maybe at a point people can like see the benefits of renewable technology and see it will be of great importance to actually transition to renewable technology.
Awesome. I think it is up to us, we upcoming engineers, to take up that mantle. I guess we'll do something better when it's our time and we have the power to change things. Okay, in the absence of no question, and with my health as a viable excuse, I'll be forced to bring this meeting to an end. It was nice talking to you. I had a very good time learning, and I'm very sure people that are watching enjoy this as well, even though it was short. But thank you for having us. Thank you for sparing time, and I guess we'll see you some other time. Thank you very much, Miriam.
Thank you.
Do you have anything to say? Oh, she left. All right, so I guess that brings us to an end. Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place at the moment. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you next Saturday. Please, yeah, I can see here in the comment section. Please stay safe, wash your hands, protect yourself. The virus is real, and yeah, safety is our number one priority. In the engineering world. So stay safe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh, Miriam is back. I guess, Miriam, would you like to say bye bye to everyone?
Yeah, thanks for listening, I guess.
Okay. So I guess that brings us to the end. Goodbye, everyone. To the next one.